Diddy was just found not guilty on some of the charges, guys. Let's go ahead and discuss this thing right now. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you, man. Welcome back to the channel. Had to jump on here real fast, man, because I just saw on my news feed that the judge has denied bail after Diddy had been found not guilty on the two most serious charges. I'm seeing that Diddy offered up $1 million bond package, restricted travel, all that kind of stuff. And looks like they had some people like Cassie talk about she's afraid and all this kind of thing. And guys, it looks like the judge has denied bail. So that's what I wanted to wait for before I got on this video. And y'all know how I do it, man. 3 things we can learn from the not guilty verdict on the most serious charges. Obviously, he's still guilty on the other charges as far as taking women across state lines. And guys, I figured I got to get into this. Top 3 things we can learn from this Diddy trial. And we don't know, the sentencing gonna come in a couple months. It was all on social media that there already was a party planned for the 4th of July. I think that may have hurt Diddy's bail chances of coming home. And I think he'll be out here in the next couple weeks. I think the judge wanted to make sure Diddy didn't have any parties over the 4th of July holiday to mock what they would consider mocking the legal system, especially with those 2 charges out there. I think Diddy's pretty much getting close to time served and maybe some probation or house arrest or something like that. And that's assuming Trump don't come in and just go ahead and put an end to this. That's just another story for another day. Y'all know when I come on this podcast, I come in with different takes that, everybody can talk about the case. I'm going to talk about 3 things that we can all learn from it. First thing, guys, Diddy is the new O.J. Simpson. Now, y'all got to remember, O.J. Simpson was found not guilty of the crimes, the major crimes, but because he had stayed in jail, those other crimes that he were charged with and all that kind of stuff. I think he had some ones that they found him guilty on, but it wasn't a major charge, and he had already been in jail for the whole time. So he was able to walk out. And this is one thing with Diddy. Diddy's only been in jail probably 6-9 months maybe now. And Diddy is the new O.J. Simpson. And what do I mean by that? Anywhere you turn on right now, everybody's talking about this trial. Diddy has beat the most serious charges, which is a blessing for him and his family. And it's a bad look on the Southern District of New York. And the reason why I'm telling y'all about Diddy being the new OJ is because even though Diddy beat the case, the reputation will never be repaired. All of Diddy's hidden life has been exposed, and I'm gonna say this to you guys. All of his hidden life has been exposed, and things we did not want to know, especially people that were never in the inner circle. We're learning things that we never wanted to. But now, guys, his credibility is shot. His character, there's no repairing it. And the Diddy we know, somebody told me, Jeff, man, he should go back to making music. Well, the problem is Diddy always had other people making music. Diddy was always better when he was a producer, not when he actually tried to make songs for himself. But he's the new OJ Simpson. He's going to have to learn how to get used to being this guy with this scarlet letter, man. And a lot of people don't realize this. The feds don't care if they lose or win. They know they either destroy you or they forever harm you. Y'all got to understand, Diddy's still relatively young. Had this not happened, we were talking about a guy who was at billionaire status. Diddy's never going to be able to get the corporate sponsorships back. He's never going to be able to do that. And again, I don't even know if certain platforms going to let him back on based on all the stuff we know now. And I can tell y'all like this. I'm not here to cast aspersions on his lifestyle or anything like that. I'm just telling y'all from a business standpoint, it's going to be hard for somebody to touch him anytime soon. Y'all remember OJ was signing footballs and stuff like that again. I don't know if Diddy going to be able to start over. And granted, guys, in this world of social media, Again, it's a lot of forgiving things that happen out there, but this one is going to be different. He's given up all the rights to the masters and gave those back to his artists. I don't know what Diddy's going to do, and that's the same problem that OJ found himself in. Diddy's probably going to get hit with a lot of civil lawsuits, and it's just going to be a constant legal battle. He's going to be the new OJ Simpson, and how is he going to get over on that? When somebody said Jeff, he should make more music, here's what he has to do. Those twin daughters of his, he needs to make them a group because they are spotless. Those girls are adorable. Diddy can get behind the scenes and start creating other groups that he can put out in forefront. Go back to what he did. Go back to what he did when he was promoting Biggie and Craig Mack and all those guys. When Bad Boy first started, guys, Diddy needs to go back and find some people he can promote again. Not none of this crazy stuff, but I would promote his daughters. Those daughters are getting attention every time they walk out. Make them a music group. Y'all remember, what did Diddy say? The reason why this hurts Diddy, go back to the movie Notorious. What did he say when Biggie only wanted to put Warning and all that stuff out first as his first hit? Diddy said, nah, man, that's for side B. We got to put some stuff on side A because we got to make this money, bruh. Well, Diddy understands business better than anybody. Diddy can't come out. He's the new OJ. But his daughters are without blame. And Diddy can take them and do even more than he ever did with Total. That's number one. Number two, guys. Number two. I got my notes over here. Number two. Especially if you're a black person, I hate to bring in race, but I'm talking to all races, but especially if you're a black person. Whatever you craved when you were poor, if you go back and try to get it once you get rich, and I'm gonna put this on my Jeff Sunday service page too. If you try to come back and get it when you're rich, guys, it's gonna destroy you. Puffy remembered when everybody doubted him when he was at Howard, when he dropped out of Howard, and those failures he had, and nobody said he would do it. When he got the money, he wanted to go back and conquer those women that he wanted to be with, but they wouldn't give him the time of day because he was on his way up. See, a lot of y'all don't understand the stuff we seeing on social media right now, right? And I hate to go there, but a lot of times in the interracial relationships, what does Dr. Umar say? The white woman will take the black man when he's not a finished product and help him get to that finished product. The black woman only wants you when you are a finished product. I'm not here to agree with or disagree with what Dr. Umar says. I'm just telling y'all what these reels say. Puffy never forgot that these women at that level, when he was coming out, trying to get Bad Boy started, trying to be the producer, they did not appreciate him. What did he do when he got rich? He said, I'm going to come back. And that's why y'all see the behavior. Y'all see the degrading. That man never forgot who rejected him. But when you get rich, guys, you have to forgive yourself and you got to forgive your past because there's nothing you can do to make your past ever respect you. All of these women that Puffy were involved with were women that he wanted back in the day when he didn't have it all. And that's what happens. Guys, go back when Paul went on the road to Damascus, got revelation, got wisdom, got to the mountaintop of the Holy Spirit as far as hearing from God directly. What does he do? He comes back and tries to help the people. Tries to wanted the engagement and wanted to fix those people, bring those people along. What happened? He gets locked up. Throws his whole look, guys. Paul's letters could have been a continuation of the gospel, but now they just limited to being letters. Because imagine if Paul could have been where he needed to be in person. Well, Diddy is doing the same thing now. The places Diddy could have been going, he never can go anymore. This is why he needs Trump to pardon him, guys. Because if Trump can pardon him, he'll be able to vote. He'll be able to travel the way he wants to travel and that kind of thing. You guys, don't ever crave your old life once you get money in a new life. The scriptures say you can't put old wine in new wineskin because it's going to bust it wide open. Right? P. Diddy should have been with somebody at the level. Somebody at the level. Y'all see what Jeff Bezos just did? Right? Jeff Bezos could have easily gone and tried to go after the women back when he was driving a 96 Honda Accord. But Jeff Bezos got him a woman at the level he's at now that can put him in the doors that he's in now. Right? So my perspective to you guys is Diddy is sitting here. Diddy is sitting here looking at a jail cell because he's the one who got to the upper echelon, considered a billionaire. But what did he crave? He craved what he couldn't get in the 90s and 80s when he was at Howard, when he was in New York and all that kind of stuff. And guys, if you got old thirst in a new life, the old thirst gonna make sure that it destroys the new life. And that's one of the things you can learn from Diddy. Again, guys, y'all ain't getting this on no other channel. Again, I'm gonna post it on my Jeff Sunday Service channel too. Last, guys, last. Intercourse destroys another man again. Do y'all know that Diddy is sitting in jail right now for a thing called an illegal act of taking a woman across lines to engage in intercourse? Come on, guys. What are we talking about here, guys? Guys, something that you can get on any corner. I hate to say it. The religious, traditional thoughts about this thing called intercourse, guys, people better stop teaching it. It's a joke. It is a joke, guys. Take away the emotion, take away the religious connotations with it and the associations with it. Do you see what Diddy is in jail for now? What they found him guilty of? Taking a girl across state lines to engage in intercourse? Y'all see these old, right now, we got subscription pages, adult only subscription pages where I can go watch somebody who live in another country, who live in another state. They selling it online. They selling it online all day, every day. But yet now Diddy's in jail for it. Y'all see where I'm trying to go? I got to be careful on these YouTube streets. Guys, what we've been taught to maximize is very minimal. And these laws are written to entrap people. These laws are written to entrap people because you are now, do y'all know how many men and women are guilty of the same thing Diddy's guilty of? And everybody better start recognizing. I'm going to say this. Guys, let's stop making a big deal out of this thing called intercourse. It's not that big of a deal. The reason the law did these outdated laws got to be wiped off the books, guys. And the reason they putting these laws on the books because they know they can trap you. They know they can get you on something. So guys, what does that tell you? Remove all emotion and traditional teaching from this thing called intercourse so you don't end up like Diddy. Y'all got to understand, guys, when a case like this happens, case law is going to show that other people can be charged with this. Other people can be charged with this. This is what's dangerous. Let me tell y'all why. Every man, unless you're married, and Rhonda and I talk about relationships every week, right? If you taking any woman across state lines dating, right? If you taking any woman, if y'all flying together, you buying flights, same thing, women, if you taking a man, this case is dangerous. Y'all better minimize this thing called intercourse if you ain't married. Because right now there's people on a plane somewhere can be charged with what Diddy's just been charged with and can be sitting in a federal prison. And we know why they put these laws in place. It was these laws right here was so that black men wouldn't take white women across state line. That's how this law needs to be wiped off the book. That's why I think Trump's gonna have to come in and pardon Diddy, because when y'all talk about a justice system that's got a problem, this law has a problem. Now, a lot of people ain't gonna like what I'm saying, but we done been taught wrong about this thing called intercourse, and now it's being used to entrap people. Especially, guys, you better get married, or because marriage stops it. Marriage stops it. Because any woman right now that's being flown out and somebody else is paying for it, and y'all engage in adult behavior when y'all get there, fellas, the Diddy situation is showing you got a problem if she ever says that she didn't want to do it. If y'all break up, if things go bad, if you are paying a woman to be in your life right now, you better keep paying. That's what we got to learn from this. You better keep paying. Here's what y'all gonna do to fix it. You book your own flight if you want to go with me. You book your own hotel room if you want to go with me until we get married. Guys, right now, if you dating somebody and y'all traveling and engaging in adult behavior, you better stop it right now and go Dutch on every trip. Or you better have somebody sign a document that says, right, I willingly consent and I agree that in the event of a breakup, I won't file charges against you or whatever, guys, because this is dangerous. People don't realize how this case And I'm surprised nobody's talking about this right now. Um, but everybody better go Dutch if you're dating and not married, and y'all traveling together and engaging in activities that would be a lawbreaker in the Fed's eye. And guess what, guys? Buy it when you get there. Back in the day, you used to get told don't take no sand to the beach. Guys, what this tells you is buy it when you get there. I'm gonna close with this, guys. Have y'all ever been to a football game, professional football game, or professional basketball game, professional baseball game? Y'all ever stayed at a hotel the team staying at? Do you notice, guys, all the women that's there waiting on them? All the women that's there waiting on them. Guys, if they bring their families, they got to pay for their families to come. The team doesn't pay it. But what's already there waiting when they get to the next city? Guys, you're going to have to buy it when you get there. For all y'all people who are dating, I would be having some type of a dating contract, some type of something that protects you. Guys, if you spending money on women, stop. Stop, right? If you spending money on women, stop. Because what happens right now, once you stop spending, you going to catch a case. That's what Diddy is dealing with. Pick your women up when you get there. Don't put them on a plane. Don't go to no hotel with them. Everything you got to do now is Dutch. She love you enough, she'll do it. Because why? Ain't nobody worth going to jail and losing billions for, like what just happened with Diddy. Y'all get down in the conversation. Let me know what y'all, get down in the comments, guys. Let me know what y'all think, man. Is Jeff crazy or is Jeff owning something? Y'all let me know anything y'all would learn from the Diddy trial. Because I think this thing is far from over. And I'm pretty sure Trump right now is going to say, hey, man, let's get this over with so that we can move on. Let me tell y'all why Trump going to pardon him. And I'm going to get out of here, I promise. Trump going to pardon him because Trump is having a hell of a news week the last 2 weeks. Diddy news is taking the attention away from Trump. If Diddy gets pardoned, the news can get back to Trump. Y'all think I'm lying? This man controls the news cycle. And if he knows people are talking about Diddy instead of talking about his accomplishments and this bill he's trying to get through, it's time to get Diddy pardoned and get out of the way. Telling you, get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. As always, if you hadn't already, mash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for notifications, guys. And until next time, I'm gonna holler. I don't want to